Hey, welcome to the Goat Cat Podcast, episode 9, where we both have muscle spasms going on. I'm your host, Goat.
This is Cat.
And we got a real cat in here today, too. Yeah, we were on hiatus for a week. Everything's all good for the most part, but we're back. We're live. We're not going anywhere. I don't think. We're not going anywhere?
I got nothing planned.
All right, cool. So we got at least another 8 weeks scheduled.
Oh, yeah.
At least.
Last week was just a dumpster fire.
Yeah, conflicting schedules in a way, and
Conflicting schedules, and yeah, I'm really sick and tired of talking about friends who have passed away way too soon.
Yeah,
I'm sick of it happening, so
sure.
yeah, it's just been a dumpster fire of a week, but we're getting through it. We're here today.
Yeah, and sorry to start on a hard note, but if you know someone who needs help or anything like that, reach out. Don't let them suffer. And if you're the one suffering and you feel like no one's reaching out to you, well, maybe you need to reach out and maybe talk to your best friend or something. So
yeah, or look us up. We got nothing else to do.
yeah,
you can just leave us a comment or message anywhere. Someone will get back to you.
Yeah, send us an email if you need to. If you feel like you can't talk to anyone and you want two unknown faces reading it, you know.
Yeah, I don't think we've ever had an email.
I mean, we've had telemarketers.
Yeah, nice boner pills, but we'd love to get your email.
Yeah, so
besides boner pills.
For those of you who are needing or wanting to reach out to help and want someone to talk to, just reach out to goatcatpodcast@gmail.com and put the header as attention, please, so I don't delete.
Yes, let's be friends.
But yeah, so that's out of the way, you know. So it's never fun to deal with situations like that.
No, but it happens, so we'll get through it. Let's get silly.
Yeah, let's get weird. So
where do you want to start today?
Well, speaking of sharks in the Meg 2, and and I think they leaked images of it. There's an aquarium where a skinny dipper wanted to get in there, essentially naked with the sharks.
Oof.
So it says a man who swam naked among sharks at Ripley's Aquarium of Canada in downtown Toronto late Friday, this was about 2 weeks ago, was wanted in connection with a violent assault earlier in the evening, police says. So essentially, the dude's name is David Weaver. He's 37 years old. This was before the legalization
of pot, because that happened just last week, right?
I think
Sometime
the pot was like not last week, but the week before at the end of it.
Is that him? That's him. That's hilarious.
He looks like a nice dude.
Yeah, he looks like a very pleasant dude. 5'10", 220, heavy build, got a nice little 90s goatee, got a beanie going on. Like, he doesn't look terrible.
Your thoughts on goatees?
Oh, awful.
On him?
Oh, it looks terrible.
Okay.
He looks like someone's stepdad.
I feel like I used to grow a goatee, like in high school.
Yeah.
And I don't know why.
I feel like because there was no connector, maybe.
I
tried to grow a beard, it just wouldn't connect.
No, not true. I've always had a good connection across the face compared to like most people, I would say.
Yeah, no, it's not patchy at all.
Yeah, so I don't think that was it. I just felt like goatees were like the...
Well, it was the early 2000s, so I mean, it's true.
True, yeah.
Like mid to late 2000s or whatever. It was true. Like that was a look.
Yeah, so
that was a thing.
I just feel so like I'm thinking back and I was like, man, that's kind of like white trashy.
Yeah, I mean, he doesn't look classy.
He doesn't look bad though.
No, like, I think he's bald underneath that beanie.
I mean,
well, no, like I'm just betting. Like I'm pretty sure he is.
Well,
all I can see is his ass in that one picture.
Oh, there's a video on here.
Oh shit!
We'll put it on mute for copyright situations and kind of watch it and explain. But
yeah, he's bald.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, I called it.
He's naked everywhere.
Yeah, that's two cheeks and a coconut right there.
So the thing is that I'm seeing right now is maybe...
Is that the shark?
Well, so, like, the connection I'm seeing is, like, if we legalize weed, are we going to start swimming with sharks in our aquarium?
I'm all about it, man. I'm really all about it.
I think Denver. We need to look in Denver. See if there's any, like, shark jumping situations.
Look at this quote. The guy seemed totally relaxed, and there were sharks, like, everywhere. And he appeared to be totally nude and, like, laughing.
Oh my god.
I don't know what would possess someone to do that. It's totally insane to me. I was scared I was going to witness the death of this guy.
These images, you gotta. It's on CBC.Canada News. Oh my gosh.
We plan to press charges to the fullest extent of the law. No marine animals were harmed.
I saw a naked dude.
I mean, I'm pretty affected.
These I haven't looked at any of these images, and they're pretty good.
Oh, the images are so much better than the video.
What makes it better?
Oh, I thought that was him. I was like, he looks very pleasant.
Well, what's making me laugh about these images is that they're all pixely.
Yeah, they're all super pixely, and they're all action photos. So it's like him hopping over something because that's his thigh.
Yeah.
So he's obviously hopping over a ledge of some type.
But everyone's pixely. Like, I feel like today...
Is it like a security camera? Like maybe they have to be a little pixely for like ID?
I wouldn't think so.
Or maybe it's just like shitty security footage. I don't know.
I feel like it's like someone's smartphone. Because like they're in a public space and you should be able to... I mean, it's not America either.
But I feel like that's terrible quality for a smartphone.
That's what I'm saying.
Like that looks like someone filming it on like a Nokia.
Speaking of shitty quality like photos, there's this girl on my Instagram stories. She must have like
Was she a model?
No, God no. she was in high school with us. You didn't really know. She was like a gothic chick.
Oh, what's her name? We can mute it.
No, wait.
Let's use the mute button.
Okay, hold on. Oh, I thought you were gonna mute it.
Oh, you can tell.
Mute it real quick.
Anyway,
we're back, baby.
I had no idea who it was.
Anyways, she has like the worst smartphone camera ever. Like it just hurts.
Ooh.
It's like
I've only had an iPhone for maybe like a little less than a month, and I just take pictures of everything.
It's nice, right?
Yeah, like I don't even care what the picture. Like I'll take a picture of my poop. Like it's gonna look gorgeous. No, well, it's in portrait mode. It's gonna look gorgeous. It's gonna be like my. Christmas
I've seen your flower photos. I like those.
They're bomb.
I took some.
I got one of a butterfly at work. I'll show you later.
Nice.
It's nice. It's pretty sweet.
But she has the worst. It's super pixely. It's like taking 15 frames per second on the video. I'm like, aren't you eligible for a free upgrade?
Wait, don't you have AT&T?
Don't you have something?
AT&T doesn't do it anymore. You don't get free upgrades with AT&T anymore.
But you can still get a better free phone.
Yeah, through like their payment plan or whatever.
Not even that. I mean, I think through anywhere you can get like, oh, you can get this phone for like $0 down.
Oh.
You know, sort of deal. I would think.
I haven't shopped for phones in a very long time. I had that one for 4 years, and then my work gave me that iPhone. So
true.
I haven't shopped for a phone probably in like 6 years.
I shopped for one about a month ago.
Yeah.
And
you knew what you were gonna get. So
but I knew, yeah, exactly. I knew what I was getting. I wasn't gonna shop around for
what's going on.
Something lower. Got a
it's
boo boo.
Like a bubble.
Is that a boo boo or is that just marker?
I don't know. I think that's a boo boo. I think that's blood.
Oh yeah, I can see it.
But it's
like
just
raised.
like a blister.
What'd you do?
No idea.
Playing with those cats too
In
much.
other news, I'm dying.
Yeah.
I'm decaying as we speak.
You gonna make it through this? Are you gonna make the 8 episodes we just promised?
Shit, I don't know. You're gonna have to dress up a cat as me.
So
just talk to Trouble.
What'd you end up doing yesterday?
We had a Halloween party and it was pretty cool. I played Pong for the first time in a very long time.
Ping pong?
Yeah.
Oh, how'd that go?
Or beer pong.
Oh, beer pong. So that's different from ping pong.
Yeah. Well, I thought we were on the same page, but I guess not.
Nope.
Well, I played Pong for the first time in a very long time, and I'm not good.
How'd you set it up? So I know there's obviously the table, the triangle, but did you put the beer in the cups?
No, that's gross. Because that's just dirty ball water.
Yes.
No, that's sick. No, we do, you fill up your own drink with whatever you're drinking. You know, if you have a beer, you have a beer. If you have a mixed drink, you know, whatever, do you. But we just have cups of water. And so when you get one, you just take a sip out of your drink.
Yeah.
That's just, it
that's
seems
so
much more sanitary. And, you know, everyone I know has pets, and those balls are on the floor. Pets are, you know, batting them around. It's picking up hair, Duke, you know, anything. Their asshole has been all over your house. So, you know, it's picking up everything and you're drinking it. So it's gross.
So I feel like back in high school, the cups had beer in it.
Oh, definitely. Or at least in every teen movie I've ever seen.
There's beer in the cup.
There's beer in the cup.
Yeah. I'm glad we've adapted.
Yeah, but who can afford that much beer? I know it's shitty beer, but like in high school, like are they like, because the whole premise of beer pong is to have a full beer.
2 beers across like 2 the whole cups.
What?
Yeah.
Oh, I've seen an entire pyramid of beer
Full?
Yeah.
No, I ain't about. It was always 2 beers across however many cups it took to make the triangle.
Oh, well, maybe you had poorer friends than me.
I mean,
which is weird.
I'm not gonna comment.
But no, because I remember going to parties with all of the cups are filled with beer.
Gross.
Yeah, but I mean, people got died. So
yeah. I think the last.
I don't think I ever played with that because I was like, no, I'm not doing that to myself.
I think it was like when I first joined the military, we went to like Harry Buffalo's. It was like some place up in Ohio. Yeah, it was equivalent to a Buffalo Wild Wings.
Oh, okay.
But called Harry Buffalo's.
I like that better.
Yeah, it wasn't bad. But they let you play beer pong in the middle of the place.
That's insane.
And we had pitchers.
I think you can do it at Pluckers too.
Oh, can you?
Yeah, it's trash.
Yeah, well,
we had a very long conversation about the quality of the people who go to Pluckers restaurants.
I've only been once, so I can't admit that she's right.
Oh,
but I wouldn't doubt it.
No, it is. You just need to go and experience it for yourself. Maybe we should do an on-location podcast. It's going to be just 45 minutes of
yelling,
and you're not going to...
Kids screaming.
Yeah.
Cheese stick eating.
Yeah, and people screaming happy birthday at other people.
Yeah.
Football blaring, or sports blaring, any type of sports. All TVs have the volume on.
They have a good rewards program, though.
It's insane. I have never joined it.
I haven't either, but apparently when you first join, you automatically get a free appetizer, and you paying for the, whatever.
It's like $30 a month. I mean, a year or something like that.
Yeah, but if you pay for it, it's like super cheap, and it pays for the appetizer itself. Or it's so cheap that it's like $8, and the appetizer's like $10. So it's like, why would you not? Sort of deal.
So you have to go to the one in San Marcos and find out.
Well, I'll tell you why I would not, because I've only gone one time.
Go to the one in San Marcos and you'll see what I'm talking about, and you'll get your hot wings and all kinds of shit, and you'll realize I'm never coming back here.
I'll order to go.
It's terrible.
The food's good.
No, the food is great. Like,
okay.
I love it. Like chicken and fries. Like I'm all about it. Like any type of combination you can give me of chicken and potato, I'm there.
Chicken and waffles. It's not potato though.
What?
Chicken and waffles.
I've never had it.
But you're not. But are you down for that? It's not a potato.
I would try it. Yeah, of course. I'll try anything.
Chicken and sweet potatoes. Is that a combination?
Are they sweet potato fries?
You just said any potato.
You know what I mean.
Well, oh, now we're getting into the thick of it.
You know what I mean.
So it needs to be fried potatoes.
Yeah.
They're in wedges.
I'll take wedges. That's fine.
I like wedges.
I like wedges. You get more potato.
You get more.
It holds more dipping sauce of whatever you're dipping in it.
Favorite type of fry? Go.
Five Guys.
I meant type of fry.
Oh, not little thicker than shoestring.
Okay. I'm a
I dig
crunchy.
I dig good old crinkle cuts too.
Crinkle cuts. That's what I was going for.
I dig it.
They
Tots.
Tots are bomb.
I love me some tots.
Oh,
I could crush an entire bag of tots. Someone brought taquitos yesterday, and I was like, I never knew I wanted that at a party, but I never want to have a party without
taquitos.
Without taquitos now.
Did you get it made, or was it from the HEB box kind?
It was from the HEB box.
Those are great. Good. Those are good.
It was so good, and I was really high Friday afternoon, and I really wanted taquitos. I had no idea. I haven't had them in years.
And now,
and I did I wanted them so bad. I could taste them. And then this guy brought them to the party last night, and I was like, dude, what?
And it happened. What kind were they? Chicken or beef?
They're beef.
Beef's good.
No, dude knew what he was doing. I prefer chicken, but dude knew what he was doing.
You can't go wrong though.
No, not at all. He brought guac too.
I'm not a guac guy.
Dude was my hero. No.
Oh,
my pal Oren. Peace to you, buddy.
Raise up. We so speaking of guac, yesterday I had a pretty busy day of nonstop moving. My gym, we had this breast cancer fundraiser event, and we ended up getting over $1,000 more than what we planned on achieving. So that was pretty awesome. I think with the amount of money we earned, we can help up to 25 or 26 people help for early detection.
Sweet.
I was shocked. So my last gym that I used to coach at, I was talking to one of the other coaches there the other day, and I was like, "Oh, how's y'all's going?" They didn't raise jack shit. $200.
Oh.
I felt so bad for them. But I don't.
Why didn't they raise any? Like they just didn't do.
Well,
they
so
just didn't commit enough, or
so the owner there kind of relies on the coaches to do all the legwork for everything.
oh.
It doesn't really work like that in these type of gyms.
Mm.
Anyways, there we raised quite a bit last year, but it was like me and the other head coach at the time. We'd literally hustle people like, hey, like you gonna like do it? Oh yeah, like I'll do it when I get home. I was like, oh, it's opened up right here. Like we can get you going. Oh shit. I guess I'll donate now. Like you know,
nice.
they didn't do that.
Oh.
And
For that kind of stuff, you kind of have to be aggressive.
You do.
Nobody wants to donate, but it's something that you should do. Like, you never know when that shit's going to hit somebody you love.
right, I don't say they don't want to donate, but it's also one of those things
But
like
it's also, like, you don't want to be inconvenienced by any means, and you want to do it on
Right.
your... Like, it's not like that you don't want to donate. It's you don't want to do it on anyone else's time but yours.
and like your pay schedule could be off at that point
Yeah,
too.
exactly.
Like give me
Like, I
another
only
week.
get paid once a month, and it sucks.
Well, like my whole thing was I feel bad asking people to donate when I haven't donated yet. But I planned on donating, and I donated yesterday. Whenever
as soon as I can.
right, whenever that pay
Yeah,
kind
exactly.
of lined up, and it lined up yesterday. So I had that going on. I was like really proud of like our members and our gym. Like it was awesome to
Nice.
just kind of have that support for
For
whether
something good, for something
Yeah.
genuinely good.
So helping out 25, 26 people through that organization. Then directly after I helped my buddy move to his new house, which it is, he moved to a nice location. Like I didn't even know this place existed. Location.
Where's that? Austin?
It's South Austin, but not in Austin. You know where Valentina's is?
Mhm.
It's probably not even a quarter mile from there.
Oh,
You
nice.
turn down Freight Breaker, and there's like two other roads you go down, and you'll find it. But the way I got there originally was like through 1626, that back road, and it was like off some weird road. I was like, oh fuck, this place is gonna like be weird. And then no, nice little community. I was like, I got any are there houses for me here? I'm like, I'd move in this area
Sweet.
only because I'd be next to Valentina's.
Yeah, true. I like South Austin though.
So I helped him move. He hooked it up with some barbecue sandwiches and tacos.
Mm.
And this is where the guac comes in. I'm not a big guac guy.
Is it the texture?
I don't know, just something about it. Just too creamy, I guess.
Texture.
Yeah. Texture. We'll go with that.
Yeah.
And
Because I know it throws off a lot of people.
yeah.
It's just like you don't have to, like you can gum it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's definitely
it's
an
a
old person
texture.
food.
Yeah,
I'll like it in 20 years.
I fucking love it. Love it. Had it on tacos this morning.
Nice. And I was, on the thing, description was like, brisket on here with some serrano sauce. I didn't know it had guac. Motherfucker, put a fat ass guap of doc on it.
Guap of Doc.
Drop of guac.
Nice.
I got issues. Man, I hate guacamole so much. I'd like squeeze it off, and I felt so bad. Like people don't judge me. This is just me. Yeah.
People in Austin are just like,
Oh, the gasping. That was an extra like 30 cents worth of topping there.
I was like, yes, I know guac is extra.
And then immediately after helping him move, I was like, I can only help you till 1. I'm leaving his place at like 2:45. And I don't mind. I think he listens to this. Don't worry. It wasn't a big deal. Thank you for the food.
And your support.
And your support. Immediately had to like rush home, shower off, and then met my buddies down here in San Marcos, where we proceeded to get lit and watch football the rest of the night.
Saturday.
And Texas is not back, guys. We lost.
Oh shit.
It was very.
But bro, did you see that Dodgers game though?
Hey, yeah, we can talk about that here in a second. I was about to ask you about that.
Yeah.
So Texas lost, very, very hurtful. We dropped down to I think 15 in the nation after one game.
Shit.
I know, it fucking sucks.
That's a lot.
Not happy.
Like I don't know what that means, but that sounds like a lot.
Well, we were 6th in the country, and we were like 2 spots out of a playoff contention. Kind of had our own destiny to control. Just kind of went out.
Yeah.
Nope, we ain't controlling shit right now. All good. But yeah, did you watch that Dodgers game? 18
Shit,
innings.
yeah. I was up all night.
Tell me about it. I didn't watch it. I didn't even realize it was happening.
Yeah, no, they played the entire game. They played 2 games back to back, 18 innings, longest game of baseball in playoff history. It was insane. And after like the Red Sox had basically just schooled them for 2 games,
Yeah.
like it looked like it was going to be a shutout, and Dodgers come back and basically played 2 whole games back to back, no breaks, longest game ever. Just
it was like 7 hours and 20 minutes, right?
Yeah, they just whooped it. They just squeaked out a win after 2 full games, and they're not gonna be swept. It's crazy. I think I'm a fan for the underdogs, and I was rooting for the Dodgers anyway. But
right.
No, I'm all in. I got my Dodgers hat at the office. I'm ready to go.
Can they bring it back?
Yeah.
Or do you think Red Sox are just...
It depends on what they do today, I think.
I think they play, and I think they win.
I think it's either today or tomorrow, but no, I think they're going to take it. I don't know. I have faith.
7:15 today.
Today.
October 28th is the day as we record this. I don't know. I think I predicted this earlier in the season, like earlier in the playoff season. Like, if whoever wins out of the Boston or Astros, I think they just win automatically. Like, they're just too powerful.
Yeah, no, I mean, I had the idea it was either going to be Boston, Houston, or LA.
Mm-hmm.
So that's what I thought was going to happen. But
I
I was more rooting for Astros LA to have like a rematch.
Right, for sure.
Because I thought that's just what was going to happen.
I think we just took the Red Sox not as seriously as we should.
As you should have, yeah.
And here we are.
Yeah.
Fucking-
No, they're a good team. They played really good all year.
They had over 100 wins. They had more wins than we did. So I don't know what happened to us. Just
too hyped off last year.
yeah, too much. I guess. What's the word?
Too much attention.
Yeah.
The Cubbies, yeah, they had it the year after too, and they lost.
Yeah.
It's almost in the same spot. So, yeah.
Cubbies ever gonna come back, or are they kind of done for a little bit?
I think give them like, not next season, but like the season after. I think
All right.
they'll be a really big. They were a decent contender this year, but
They didn't make postseason though.
No.
They lost out to the Brewers.
It was the Brewers.
Man, I'm sorry.
Yeah, it hurt. It hurt.
Well, that was our weekend. Now we're back here on Sunday recording. Here's another post that I found the other day. Hunter dies of rare disorder after eating possibly the squirrel's brain. I don't understand how this happens.
How do you accidentally eat a squirrel brain?
Well, I don't think the accident was eating the squirrel's brain, but I didn't
what
think
disease does the squirrel brain have?
I don't know. That's what I was thinking. Like, I feel like a hunter wouldn't just eat some weird piece of meat, right?
Oh, okay, so the guy did eat a weird piece of meat,
Oh.
but he was having trouble thinking clearly, losing touch with reality, and could no longer walk on his own. So based on an MRI, he seemed to have a variant of Crutchfeld-Jakob disease, a degenerative and fatal brain disorder that is commonly contracted by eating meat from cattle affected by mad cow disease. So this squirrel had mad cow disease.
What a way to fucking lose it.
Did you see that picture of the squirrel with the big boobies I sent you?
What was the caption under it?
Oh, I don't remember. I have my phone.
I remember that.
It cracked me up.
That was fucking
It was
funny.
like big booby squirrel.
But I can't remember what it was. There was like some caption under it that just fucking made me bust.
I don't remember. My phone's in the kitchen. It was funny though.
Yeah. I think that was just kind of weird that a hunt, like the few hunters that I know that like hunt on a regular basis, like I feel like they just kind of like know the land and like what parts to eat. So
This man's family said he'd been known to eat squirrel brains, though it's unclear if he dined on the whole brain or squirrel meat that had come in contact with the contaminated brain.
I wonder if like
so bro was eating the squirrel.
Right, yeah. I mean,
like he was getting it.
I was gonna say, was he from West Virginia? But it looks like he's from New York.
New York.
Was he a city slicker? Like just.
It said a New York hunter, so I don't know. But what like city slicker's been known to eat squirrel brains?
Well, maybe he was like adventuring.
Maybe.
And like he usually gets his squirrel jerky from the taxidermist. It's a different living, I'd imagine, in New York. But I guess it's New York.
Probably like upstate New York.
Yeah, not like New York,
not
the city.
Manhattan. Yeah.
Oh,
I wouldn't ever want to live in New York. Like, I know everybody has like that phase. It's like, I want to live in New York. I want to be famous. I really don't want to.
no, I've never like.
I'm a slow person. Like, I like a slow pace. Don't make that face. I know what I
That's
said.
just funny.
I said what I said, and I stand.
Slow.
I said what I said, and I stand by it.
I'm not disagreeing with you, but it's just like when you associate slow person.
I'm a slow person.
Ooh.
But no, like, I like to go at a pace where I don't feel rushed. And I feel like I would just lose my shit.
Yeah, I feel like I said, I think everyone goes through that New York phase. And maybe I went through that when I wanted to be a Ninja Turtle.
Probably.
But I have not had the desire. Like,
have you had your LA phase?
No, I never really wanted that.
Me neither.
Or San Fran.
Me neither. Ever.
Like, I just don't.
Ever. Never wanted that in my life.
And one thing that kind of solidified the whole San Francisco thing was that,
like, I want to live in a forest.
I could be down with that, like Vermont.
Yeah.
I could see myself something like that, or even Oregon, something like that.
I could see the desert too. Like, move me to like northern Arizona and just let me go feral. Like, just wander around the mountains.
I would go to Arizona for sure.
Love it. Love it.
But like, one thing that solidified me never like wanting to like live in San Fran is when I lived in Sacramento.
So who can afford it?
Sacramento wasn't bad. I actually like Sacramento a lot. It lives in a valley. You're 2 hours from Tahoe, 2 hours from the Redwoods, 2 hours from Yosemite, and then 2 hours from the Bay, which is San Francisco. Which is weird because it doesn't look like it's that far, but surprisingly the traffic is so bad
that
it is that far or takes that long.
Wow.
It's annoying.
That's crazy.
And then the island itself, it's almost a marvel to look at, to see these buildings stacked on top of each other.
The island?
Well, it's like a little island.
Oh, it's connected by the bridge. No shit.
Yeah.
I thought you meant like Alcatraz. I was like, what the fuck are you talking about?
Alcatraz is cool.
My grandma's been.
Like,
she has like towels that say "escape from," like they look like prison towels. That I was like washing my hands and everyone says, "What the fuck?" I was like, "Oh, they went to California."
Describe a prison towel to me.
It looks like it's a prison towel. It's like a white towel with like blue stitches. Like, my dad used to work for the prison, so I've seen a prison towel.
Okay.
But like, it looks just like that. I was drying my hands like, what the fuck, Grandma? It had like an inmate number on it.
That's funny.
Like, Grandma, what is this?
But like, the marvel to look at the city, see how it's like so condensed with so many people, and like the buildings just kind of go up, and there's like no greenery. It's kind of cool to see.
It's so weird.
And then just being there the short time. I've only visited San Fran like 3 times total, and that was more than enough. Like,
I'm done.
It's so crowded, and if you own a car, prepare to get hit. Like, not on purpose, but like if you're parallel parking, like they're gonna do the tap to the back to where they tap your car and then tap the car in front to make sure they have room to.
Oh my god.
I hate it. It's miserable.
That's crazy.
So
it's like, we need that. I don't see that as acceptable. I see that as you've made a mistake in parking.
Yeah.
Like, you're not supposed to hit anybody.
Yeah.
Like, that's not a thing. If you think you're gonna hit somebody, you just don't park there.
Well, it's like, it's how packed it is. And then like, I think the way, if you did live there, you need like a 91 Honda Civic where you don't care if someone is hitting your car and your bumpers.
It'll still run tomorrow because it's a 91 Civic.
Yes. Or you're just going to hop on the trolley anyways.
Yeah.
So, no, I've never had that passion. And the one time I drove through LA, by drove through, I mean I went around on the loop.
I drove through LA.
How'd that go?
To get from Pasadena to a Dodgers game.
Worth it?
Oh yeah, it was a great game.
Would you move to the city though?
Oh fuck no.
Okay.
Oh no, it was a great game, but no, I will not move there. No.
I've seen like,
I'm not a California person, I don't think.
I don't want to say,
because like the parts of California I would want to live in are like more inland, like away from the cities part, like more suburban, but my views with those people wouldn't line up.
Yeah.
So I think I wouldn't have a genuinely good time like living in that area.
I think you'd like,
it'd be pretty.
I think you'd like Monterey Bay.
Oh, I'm sure.
That place is cool as shit. We went with my wife for like Veterans Day or something like that. Veterans Day weekend or something. Anyways, that no hotel has an AC unit. Yeah, I know, it was weird at first. You're just hot during the day, so it kind of forces you to be out of your room. But the ocean breeze is
at
so
night?
Oh,
Nice.
open up your windows, it's perfect. So it's like, fuck, I kind of want to live there for that.
Yeah, it must be nice where a place has a climate.
We got hot.
Well, we got humid too.
We got flooding.
And we had cold as shit last week.
Shit, guys, you haven't been with us a hot minute. These last 2 weeks in Texas have been a whirlwind of climate change.
Flooding, of hot. Like today it's beautiful, sunny, breezy. It's absolutely gorgeous. It's like the prettiest day I've seen in a very long time. But the past like 2 or 3 weeks it's just been wet and raining and humid and just nasty. And then a couple weeks ago it got really stinking cold.
Yeah.
Like disgustingly cold.
So to describe this to you, how big Texas is.
It's fucking big.
North Texas was like freezing, like snow situations.
Yeah.
South Texas was 98 degrees.
Yeah.
That's how much the climate will vary in our own state.
And it'll flip and swirl, and it's insane.
Yeah. And so we had some really bad flooding. I guess it was like 2 weeks ago.
I guess so.
The weekend of ACL.
Yeah, it was a couple weeks ago, and so everything's been flooded out for a bit. It's been real muggy and gross.
Our lake reservoir is at 114% last time I checked.
Yeah, and there's so much shit flowing through the water that it overloaded our sanitation system.
Yes.
So the entire city of Austin is severely dehydrated. They're under a boil water notice.
Yeah, how did that work for your job?
Week. Oh, I've been very cranky all week because I haven't been able to drink water at work, and I've just had headaches all week.
So I'm
so used to drinking so much water.
Really?
Like I'm just cranky.
So yeah, I was pretty fortunate. I mean, obviously my school was affected, but my home, I mean, we're too far south to have any of that
same.
boiling water situation.
Like I'm drinking a nice, wonderful glass of Canyon Lake water right now. The bodies is what makes it taste so good.
Yeah.
But like I'm drinking water here at home. Like I drink like 3 glasses of water before I go to work. So just to have something to run on, because I still work out at work.
Yeah.
But I have no water. So
or it's bottled.
And it's so weird. And I hate bottled water. And
really
weird. Yeah, it has a weird taste. Plastic has a weird taste. I don't like it at all. It's it's wasteful. But 2, I just don't like it. Like it tastes funky.
So we were having this little, I don't want to say it was real, but they were having this whole water bottle epidemic here in Austin. And they were
price gouging. It was crazy.
Well, it was making me mad. So I have a friend, and she was just on her Instagram. She's like, I'm so torn right now buying all this bottled water, and
what's the alternative?
Exactly. We're not out of water, people. You just had to boil it. And that was kind of making me mad. It's I don't if you
boil your water, put it in the fridge.
Well, we have this whole situation where we're trying to go green in our city. People are mad that plastic bags are back in Austin, and then we're trying to push away straws, kind of like Seattle did. And so, anyways, that's the mindset of the city, which is fine. I'm not against it.
It's like putting a Band-Aid over a bullet wound.
Yes.
So I mean, let's make some big changes instead of just banning straws.
But so she's freaking out that she's having to buy this bottled water. I'm just boil water, and then you can put in a little Nalgene, reusable thing.
Cool it.
Exactly. And so, I don't know. She kind of I think a lot of people were like that. It's until they actually go through a situation where I want to ban all this shit and blah blah blah.
They don't know how to deal.
Yeah, what do I do now?
How do I do water? How do I make water?
So.
Yeah, but it just makes me think about what the people in Flint have been dealing with for the past 6 years.
Right.
So it's I mean
they can't.
It's gonna sound it's gonna sound shitty. If Austin's so white, deal with it for a week. These people have been doing it for 7 years.
You don't even have to deal with it for a week. You just have to boil water.
Exactly. It's not like your water is poisonous.
And then if you live
you'll just get some diarrhea. It's fine. It's not like it has lead in it.
True. And if you are I don't know, you have to have bottled water, that's fine. That's your normal routine. But I don't know. It was just really driving me mad how people were acting. So it's
losing their shit. Driving to different cities to get bottled water.
I think, it kind of shows how much people actually believe in their convictions. We need to ban all this shit. And it's but we're going through a crisis now, and I need bottled water.
Better hit up Ozarka.
I don't have time for 3 minutes to boil water.
Yeah, exactly.
It drives me fucking nuts. But whatever.
Yeah, I'm fortunate to live down here, and I can just,
Oh yeah, same.
Just be cranky as fuck all day long, and then come and drink my water. Yeah.
Ain't nothing wrong with that.
No. But I've had a headache all week. I think I've let it show. It was oh my god. They just go on.
Well, at my school, they had these huge ass water.
They're still selling water. They're selling people water at the Capitol. It's they won't even give you water bottles for your offices. You have to buy it.
No shit.
Yeah, it's been shitty.
Kate's work, they actually
my nose
gave her water.
Dripping. It's terrible.
I was like that last week.
Oh my god, it's disgusting.
It happens. Yeah.
Well, now that it stopped raining, all the cedar can come up.
True. Yeah.
So that's why, it's gorgeous outside, and I want to be outside, but I'm dying.
You'll make it somehow, I promise.
I know.
Yeah, Kate got free water all week, along with free food from her job. She has a kick-ass job.
She always gets free food.
She has I guess they have a calendar that she has access to now, and she'll know what days they get free food.
Oh my god.
And like where it's coming from.
You can plan your lunches.
Yeah, she's like, well, fuck, I don't want to eat that, or ooh, I'm gonna eat that.
I'm eat the shit out of that.
But
oh my god, I wish my job was like that. We don't get anything. As I play with my free iPhone.
Weird. Oh,
Yeah.
I just want food. I don't want this $1,000
Stupid
piece of shit.
God, bring cake once in a while.
Yeah, that's all I ask. Bring some Jimmy
I
Dean's.
know. It's like, nah. I'd live with so much less.
True. And like it's nice. It's like it's one of those things like it's like a work perk obviously, but
yeah, but it kind of like little stuff like that shows like a appreciation. I don't know.
well, it's not by her company.
I know, but it's like you want to go to work. Like you feel like, oh, this is a perk of the job. Like this is nice. Like I feel good about it.
So me and my buddy yesterday that I was helping move, we were kind of talking about work stuff, and his wife is apparently killing it like at her job.
Sweet.
Like, and she does like IT sales, and it's a high turnover rate. And they were like, yeah, like you won't make a lot of money at first. It's gonna depend on.
But if you can stick around for a while,
If you stick around for a
You
little
can
bit,
make
build relationships and shit like that, you're gonna make money. Like
sweet.
year one was pretty low, like below cost of living.
'Cause you're just learning.
Yeah, I mean it's all based off your sales too, plus salary I would imagine, or hourly, whatever.
Like we talked about, like the hustler aspect of it.
Yes.
Some people just don't have it.
And then second year she doubled, and now she's making more than her husband, who's an engineer.
Hot.
All right, and I'm like, God damn. But he was talking to me about like the
I need
three.
to find a wife to make more money than me.
That's what I'm doing. I'm trying.
I feel like, yeah, like I'm not a lesbian by any means. Vaginas are weird looking,
They are.
but I think I'd rather have a powerful bomb ass bitch wife make a lot more money than me, and I can like stay at home and turn into like, can I just be dad?
You know, all this like rise up of like female empowerment.
I'm all for it. It's hot.
I'm all for it as long as I'm one of the beneficiaries.
It's hot. I'm all for it.
But so we're talking about. He was saying like essentially there's like 3 P's to work. PP, PP, and PP. Just kidding. Pleasure.
What the fuck are you talking
It was pleasure. It was what's the word? I guess how you feel proud for your work. You know, does it have purpose? That's the word. And then protection, pleasure, purpose, protection, and like so. Essentially, like if you're happy at your job, if it feels like it's covering all your needs of your family, and if you want to go to work every day. And I guess the hardest one is like
none of that. That makes me feel like shit.
well, me too. I'm like thinking like
I was like shit. I got none of that.
like he has 2 of them obviously covered, but like the pleasure point is not like he was saying he's like I feel like I can be doing more. Or there's something more for me.
Yeah.
And I was like I hear that like. I guess I'll figure that out in like a year.
There's got to be more purpose.
Yeah. Well,
what I'm doing right now.
You don't think you get any purpose from your job?
No, I am. It's a weird job. Like they're so lenient with me. Like it's a nice job. It's such a great job.
Yeah.
Like it's like the creme de la creme of government jobs in our state. Like
yeah.
it really is. It's like the Olympics of state jobs.
Really?
Like, and I landed in a very good place, and I should be very grateful. But my boss is a butthole.
Yeah. Well,
I
mean,
hate going to work every day. Like I'm thinking about it tomorrow. It's like shit. Can we just like record all of those 8 podcasts in case I die like tomorrow instead of me going to work?
No, I have to have 8 weeks. I have to have 8 weeks of content going on, you know?
We can make predictions.
Yeah.
We should make 8 predictive shows and then 8 actual shows and just see how far off we were with our predictions for the week.
Oh, man. And like literally bullshit how our week went.
Just fake it and just keep really good notes about it.
What would be funny though is like, you know, we wouldn't even have to predict too much. I was like, just be shitty. Just feel shitty. And it'll line up for week 9 and 10 somehow.
Yeah, exactly.
You can't be happy.
No.
And
Because
like,
we'll have to make it like reality.
we have to like edit out stuff like, shit, minute 2 I said we're back, Texas is back.
Well,
we're not back, baby.
Damn it.
Made a mistake.
Yeah, that'd be funny.
So yeah, and like that kind of got me thinking, and you know, my wife's obviously talking to me like about the graduate college, and she's trying to talk to me about like what I want to do.
Like, I don't know, make money.
Exactly.
Provide for my family, do nothing. be home at 5 every day.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And you know, and she kind of, I don't want to say she laid it on me hard. She's like, you're definitely like one of those people that if there's an easier way to do it, like you want to do it. I was like, well,
who doesn't?
welcome to America.
Yeah, who doesn't? I'm
And,
not gonna work twice as hard to get paid so much less.
Right, and I understand there's like building blocks to companies too, where you're gonna be here.
Who has
and then,
time for that?
Yeah.
When you can't afford to buy bottled water for your thirsty family.
Yeah.
Like, who has time for that to start in the mailroom?
True.
Which, to be completely honest, I started in the mailroom in my agency.
And here you are.
Here I am.
At that Olympic standard.
One floor higher.
Hey, it sounds like you're at a good ass floor though, if it's the Olympic standard.
It's not bad.
Yeah.
Like, it's not bad. I get away with a lot of shit. I watched an entire movie under my desk Friday.
That is, what movie?
Blair Witch Project. And
So
I
not
didn't
Black
get it.
Panther.
No, shit, I forgot.
You wanna know how it ends?
No, I just need like a text reminder on like 4 o'clock on a Saturday.
That's not gonna be me.
Yeah, like that's all I need is like, hey, put this on. It's like, oh, okay.
I'm here. I made it. No, one time I do it. I'm gonna do it like 3 weeks from now.
Okay.
And then
because that's the only time I'll remember.
What's gonna happen is like, I can't watch it right now. I'm busy with my friends doing bad things.
Doing bad things.
Doing hoodlum stuff.
Doing hood rat shit.
Yeah. So.
If I'm doing things with my hood rat friends, more than likely we're sitting on the couch asking each other, "What do you want to do?" And then I'll get that text saying, "Hey, watch Black Panther." It's like, our decision's been made for us.
It's helped
by the Almighty.
Oh, I'm almighty.
It's like an opinion out of nowhere. Watch Black Panther. Okay.
Oh, we're here. We made it.
Okay.
And if you're following us on Twitter at GoatCat Podcast, send that Twitter reminder.
I don't have Twitter.
Yeah, but I will get it to remind you.
So I can just upload the Goat Cat. I can
Yeah.
just look at Goat Cat. That's true.
And then if no one,
You guys,
if no one does that, well, shows how fucking in tuned our viewers are. Thanks, guys.
shows how the Swedes care about what I watch on TV.
Yeah.
Look, it's getting bigger.
What are you fucking with it?
I'm not touching it.
You're touching it.
No, I'm not.
Did you get a squirrel brain?
Shit.
I think it's.
I might have made a squirrel brain.
So
I'm gonna have a big titty squirrel body.
That's not bad. I mean,
Just,
would you rather have that or be dead?
But imagine how furry they'd be.
Maybe some dominant female
I kind of
ass
want to sleep. I want
wants
to
that.
sleep on it.
You could be part of the furry community. Speaking of furry community,
Nope. No, that is so uncomfortable.
it is such a weird deal. And if
I
you're
don't
if you're into that, that's cool.
No, I just want you to explain it to me.
Exactly.
Like, I don't judge you. I just want you to, like, genuinely explain it to me like I'm a 5th grader.
Explain like I'm 5.
Exactly. Like, just take me through it.
And like
I genuinely want to know.
so I ran into some furry beef on Twitter the other day.
Oh, I thought you said you found it some furry people.
Yeah,
Really?
they were people on Twitter.
Okay.
And they were beefing with each other. And I didn't like. I tried to go back as far as I could to figure out this whole beef situation.
Were they cows?
No, one was a fox, and the other one was like a snow leopard.
I get how that can be hot, I guess. Those are very sexy animals.
But it's not like Star Fox McCloud Fox.
What the fuck is that?
You ever seen Star Fox?
No.
The video game?
No.
Where you're a fox
No.
that flies?
No.
And his last name is McCloud?
No.
You might want to look
Shit.
him up later. Especially if we can get some furry titties.
Sure.
About to join this community you don't even know. The fur goes down, but the fur feels uncomfortable coming back up. It only lays one way.
Ooh, we have like a nipple cowlick.
Yeah, that would. But yeah, they were beefing it up, and it's like
Shit.
it was really weird. Like, not saying that it's weird to do that shit, because it is.
The interaction was weird.
Yeah, but whatever you gotta do you, man. Like, I guess find that pleasure, purpose, and passion in that job.
Oh yeah, it's fucking weird, but I mean, you do you. Who
Yeah.
cares? Everything I do is weird, so I don't.
People think me doing CrossFit's weird, so.
People are very opinionated on very weird things, and like I try not to be. Like, I try to understand. Like, I think having a Mormon coworker helped because I'm not a very religious person. I'm a pretty anti-religious person the way I grew up, and I think having a Mormon friend like helped me be a lot more tolerant of people because he sat me down like a 5-year-old and explained to me like the stereotypical Mormons you're thinking of they're not real Mormon people. So it put it in mind to me, like, okay, so people I know who are, air quotes, Christian,
right?
The evangelical Christian, the batshit crazy people are like the polygamist crazy Mormons that everyone knows about, like the culty Mormons. Like, that's how real Christians feel about evangelical Christians. That's how Mormons feel about, like, the polygamous Mormons. So that made a lot of sense to me. And I think after having that interaction with him, I've become, a lot more tolerant of folks and their weirdness.
Yeah, and that even stems to, like, politics today with, like, especially in America.
It's all, like, tribalism, like, my way or the highway, your way is stupid.
Well, it's like, you get that far left, that far right, and it's like...
They're just as bad as one another.
Yeah, no, for sure.
Like, I feel Bernie Sanders was just as batshit crazy as Donald Trump.
Yeah.
Just say opposite sides of the same coin, extremists.
Yeah.
And I don't like Elizabeth Warren either, but this isn't a political podcast.
Ugh. I don't like her either, but it's not a political podcast, and I don't even know. But so, like, I was trying to get at is, like, you get those far left, far right people, and everyone, like, in the middle is like, I mean, that's...
None of this represents me.
Yeah, but every day on the news, you see that, Yeah. I guess, like, the Pittsburgh guy.
Yeah.
I think, wasn't he, like...
He's a big Trump supporter.
Yeah.
He's an extremist.
Yes. Super far right.
Right.
And I feel like there was, like, some other... No, the bomber was... So there was a bombing, not real bombs, but they were sent up...
They were both...
No, I think the other person was a huge Hillary supporter or something like that. And my wife was reading about it.
I don't think that would be the bomb person then, because...
The bomb person was far left?
No, because Hillary Clinton got a bomb.
Right. So I think so the bomber was far right, and I think the person who shot up the Jewish community...
The Jewish synagogue?
Yeah, was a far left.
Really?
I think so.
That's weird, because...
I didn't read into it.
Far left Bernie Sanders is Jewish.
Don't ask me.
That's weird.
Yeah, like I said, I didn't read into it.
I try not to look at news during the weekend, because that's my time. That's my time.
I don't plan for terrorist acts, because that's my time.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I'll find out about it tomorrow, and I'll be very passionate about it tomorrow.
Monday through Friday, we there.
Exactly.
Sundays?
Saturdays and Sundays are my time to check out.
Yeah.
Like, I need some me time.
Well, like I said, I was just so busy. Like, I didn't even, like, have time to, like, I saw it. Obviously heartbreaking, not about that.
No one should shoot people for obviously no reason.
You're right, yeah. So that whole, like, far left, far right, it's just...
It's crazy.
Extremist in any sense, like, even in, I guess, CrossFit standards, it's like, you must train like this, and you must be like, it's like, bro, I'm just trying to get in, get out, and do my own thing and stay healthy.
I think that's why I've never gone to a gym. Like, because I don't want someone up my shit telling me you're doing it wrong. It's like, okay, thank you for telling me. Show me how to fix it and I'll do it, but please just leave me alone after that.
I think there's... So...
I don't think I can do anything in front of people. Like, I will kick my own ass. Because no one is meaner to me than myself.
Yeah.
When I'm working out. Because I'm a fat piece of shit. Like, you better do this or,
Yeah.
Fuck,
your motivation's what... Yeah.
Exactly. So my self-hatred game is prime. So I can kick my own ass. Like, I don't need to go somewhere to have it done. Like, people ask me, why haven't you hired a trainer? And it's like, I can kick my own ass.
I don't think you always need a trainer. I think, so a lot of people who need trainers, right?
Is it the motivation or they just want to know how to do things correctly?
I see it at both ends, right? Obviously they're deconditioned and they're looking for help, right? They've probably tried P90X, they've tried this, and, the biggest thing that they usually don't stick to is diet. That's like probably like the main thing.
It's all about food, isn't it?
Right, the nutrition, nutrition value. And so, people don't lift right, obviously, and everyone's concept of losing weight is must do cardio, must eat less.
Must see it on scale.
Right, yeah.
That's not a thing.
And so, I think one thing, especially I've learned through, like, my fitness journey is, like, food matters, scale matters a little bit, right? Obviously, depending on which way you're trying to go. But, what was I going to say? The most thing that matters to me. I had it on the top of my...
I don't know what's the thing that matters most to you. Nutrition?
Nutrition's up there, right? But I think it's consistency. That's what I'm going for.
Like a routine.
Yeah, and a lot of people can't stick with it on their own, sort of deal.
I do a treadmill for an hour every single day on my lunch break at work, Monday through Friday. And I can stick to it pretty well.
Yeah.
I enjoy it.
You're in that rhythm.
Yeah. Because I want to work out when I come home because that's my me time.
Yes.
I want to work when I'm at work.
Like Thursdays are my super chill days because I don't have to go to the gym after. I don't have to go to coach, or I don't have to go to like work out. Thursday is like my like hard rest day, and so are Sundays. So it's like I go to school all day and I'm out by 4:45. I rush home, get to my chill mode, and I don't have Fridays. So Fridays I'm off from school too, and that's one thing I'm gonna miss.
Oh, sweet.
Oh, I got my semester planned out for next year. My final semester.
Nice.
As our friends across the pond would say, uni.
Oh, God.
But here in America, we got university.
Call it school.
Yeah.
No matter what grade you're in, it's just school.
Yeah. So
I'm in school.
I don't know if I told you about this or if I've said it before on the podcast. And if I had, well, here it is again. It's been 2 weeks.
This.
We got new listeners who don't know about my life and they need to know. I have most of my classes on Tuesday and Thursday. By most of them, I mean like 90%. And then I only have one class Monday, Wednesday, Friday. It's a 3-day-a-week class.
But you never have classes on Friday?
So the school's kind of weird. So anything before noon on Mondays and Wednesdays is automatically a 3-day-a-week, Monday, Wednesday, Friday. If it's afternoon, like the noon o'clock,
Mm-hmm.
it's only Monday and Wednesday. It's kind of weird.
That's interesting.
So I was trying to find everything in my power to just do a Monday, Wednesday,
Mm-hmm.
or add to my Tuesday, Thursday, and just long haul it Tuesday and Thursday.
That's what I did like in my like last 3 years of school. Like I just had 2 very busy days and 3 off days.
Yes.
Because I got all my work done and I also like I worked.
Yeah.
So I mean, yeah, it's a really way to go. Like having 2 very heavy days and then having 3 lighter days to get all your shit done.
Mm-hmm.
It works. It really does. You are exhausted, but it works.
Yeah. And like on those 3 days that you have off in quotes, like you can just do shit on your own time. You're not forced to wake up early.
Exactly.
So.
And you're also less likely to skip on those heavy days because you have so much in one day.
Right. It's like, well, fuck, I'm here already.
It's like I can't skip all of these things. Yeah.
Right. Or like if you do like skip, it's like, well, it's just one day.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
It's one day for all of them, but it's just one day.
Yeah. And so
I didn't skip 4 days in a row for different classes.
the reason I chose this one Monday, Wednesday, Friday class was because the teacher's so easy. Like, it's so easy, it's not even funny. Like, I was really torn because like there was other like a little bit harder classes. So
Did
I was
you just like rate my prof or like what'd you use?
So I
Or
have
just like word of mouth or what?
I'm actually taking a class with her this semester,
Oh, okay.
and it's just living life of how easy. I don't really pay attention. I take notes, like whatever she puts on the slides. But we had our first test finally this past Thursday.
That's hilarious because it's almost Thanksgiving.
Yep. And it was past midterms.
That's hilarious.
I guess that was my midterm from her. It was 61 questions. One was
It's a
automatic,
pretty hefty test.
but it was like so. One was a freebie, so we're only at 60. She had to make 61 for some reason. I can't remember why.
That's weird.
Yeah, and then the rest was multiple choice. But she's like, "Oh yeah, just take it on your own computer. Only one window open." I'm like, "Okay." I'm gonna wait for people to finish around me,
You
and then
didn't
I'm
tell me about tabs.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. And so after like the people around me were like done, like I took my time, and like, there was a couple I had questions on.
Cheater.
I just checked, and they were right, and so I didn't really cheat.
You just affirmed?
Yes, exactly. It's not really cheating if
You
you're
just-
affirming.
Pre-graded?
Now, if I fucking switched it, straight up cheater.
But you would have done so?
If I needed to.
Yeah.
It was like the test wasn't hard or anything like that, but so all we've done is like write 2 papers in this one test, and
It's a pretty light semester.
oh, and I love it. Thank God. She's a sweet lady, and that's why I'm willing to take her next class, like on this Monday, Wednesday, Friday for easiness.
What if she's the hardest person possible?
Oh, then thank God. Like if this is the standard, thank God. But then I'm doing an internship. I talked to my gym owner, and
They're gonna switch your job title?
I gotta do some more like details
like
about it.
paperwork stuff.
Yeah, but he's pretty much down to do it, so he says.
Sweet.
But yeah, I'm kind of excited for that. But what I want to do is help build like my digital media portfolio. That way I can push it out to other people and like say, hey, look what I can do. Can I do it with y'all too?
For money?
Well, yeah, the easiest job, Monday through Friday sort of deal.
Yeah.
And then I got some bullshit. It's called Capstone. I think you took it here at Texas State.
Mm-hmm.
And my advisor was like, yeah, you really don't even have to pass this class. I was like, what?
No, I mean, it depends on what you're going for. Like, I didn't have to pass mine.
She said if I make a D, I'm still good.
Yeah.
I was like,
I think it's more of a...
It's
like
they want money.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Sorry, Texas State. I love you. Go Bobcats.
Eat them up.
Eat 'em up.
So, and then I got 2 other classes that I'm not too worried about. So I'm pretty fucking stoked for my last semester.
So you're just going to coast, huh?
I feel like it, and I say that.
Sweet.
But we'll find out.
Yeah, I guess so.
Yeah, well, maybe we'll find out, guys.
I'm dying.
Yeah, you're going to grow some fur boobies here in a second.
I know. I want to pop this.
Last thing I want to bring up this week, shit you don't care about. This new game called Red Dead Redemption 2 came out. Have you seen this at all?
I've heard a lot of random things about it. Like people are coming up, and I saw I'm on Instagram a lot, and like a Grinder post came up. Like I get like all this weird funny stuff, and it just said "We'll suck dick for Red Dead." So I guess people are like they want this game, so they're doing a lot of things for it.
This game is so hyped. I guess it's like a 6 or 7 year development, and
I remember it coming out. I remember
there was an old one.
Red Dead, like that sounds
it was like
so
7
familiar.
years ago. Yeah. And so it's made from the same people who made the Grand Theft Auto series.
Is it a cowboy game? Like
it is
you
a cowboy game.
That's
yeah.
what I thought. Or like
you're an outlaw.
Yeah.
Like it's a set.
It seemed like a Western type of thing.
It's the late 1800s. I think like 1889.
Cool.
And so it's when the West is being tamed, as when they called it.
I love Westerns.
It's really, really cool. The attention to detail they have in everything. Like so. Oh. Your password is required.
From Yahoo? No, I'm not giving Yahoo my password.
Haven't y'all been breached?
Yeah, I'm not touching that.
So essentially, I think I read somewhere like, so the saddle for the horse, each piece is individually made and put together, so the physics on it bounce as if it's an actual saddle.
That's insane. Animation's so cool.
And like, if
I wish I was talented enough to do that.
Well. So one of the big things about this game that kind of got released last week was like the developers were put on like 100-hour work weeks.
Holy shit.
So if you divide that by 6 days, that's like 14-hour work days. Mm-mm. Could you imagine?
Well, I mean, my work day is 12 hours because I have a 3-hour commute.
Without the commute, this is at work.
Yeah.
Working on it.
So I mean, like I'm out of my house, like whatever, for 14 hours. I don't work.
Right. Winky wink.
Yeah, winky wink. But
what movie did you watch?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. But no, like I couldn't imagine I used to work 16-hour days when I worked at the mental hospital. So I mean, I've felt those days, and those are trying days.
How many days did you do that though?
Oh yeah, no, nothing compared to this. Like maybe like 2 days in a row, worked a single, and then had a day off, and then did it again.
Oh.
So I mean, like it's rough
for sure.
But I can't imagine like doing that. 5 days a week, 6 days a week.
Yeah, so I think, to clear this up so everyone doesn't...
Until question mark. Like, right. That's crazy.
Yeah, before people start freaking out, like, oh, it was only, like, for a little bit of time. Like, hold on. So it was done during, like, a crunch period of time.
It's still exhausting.
It's like a week. I think it was, like, a week or two, supposedly. And I think the owner of Rockstar kind of... Or the director of the studio, like, said, like, oh, yeah, we're working, like, 100-hour weeks. And then this kind of caught fire... And then developers were like, we were never forced to work 100-hour work weeks.
We just like our job.
Right. They liked it and then...
Had to get it done.
It was during crunch time. And at most, someone said they worked was like 75 hours. It wasn't actually 100 hours.
It was just an exaggerated.
Yes, it was exaggerated. Well, this was last week and a lot of these developers spoke out and was pretty much saying like, no, it wasn't forced. And... this week, some studios. So I think there was like 7 studios working on this game. So many people, and like the overseas studios were like, "Nah, this was fucking atrocious. Like we were.
This is slave labor.
We were forced to work like
wow
hours. Like I haven't read too much into that, but someone brought up this point of like if you're working like these crunch weeks, you know, X many hours a week, and like if you're just a regular employee and you see your boss there, like how bad does that look as you as an employee leaving before your boss?
That's true.
Right?
Oh, I leave before my boss all the fucking time.
Oh, me too.
I'm terrible.
I think I do. I mean,
I just like peace out.
but
It's
so
like, bye.
but they're saying like that's part of the culture like we put in Americans, like, oh, like you can't leave until like your boss leaves, like, or if you want like
Until the 5 o'clock whistle blows, you know,
right, shit like
those-
that.
Yeah.
And so I don't know, I just
Yeah.
kind of want your thoughts on that. What do you think about that?
I'm gonna go and I'm gonna go.
Right, yeah.
Like, yeah. Maybe I'm a more European style worker.
Well, apparently the Europeans are getting fucked in this situation.
Are
Like, those
they-
are the studios getting fucked.
In Europe?
Supposedly.
Oh, okay.
Like, I haven't read too much into this, but what I heard.
Oh, shit, that sucks. But no, like, no, I'm not dedicated. I'm not that dedicated to any job. Like, I know what my time is worth, and I'm gonna get my money's worth out of my time. Like, my time is so much more valuable to me than money ever could be.
I think my wife kind of experienced that with her last job.
Yeah.
You know, she was working like god awful hours, and then,
I'm about to be working the same hours in January because we have session.
oh,
So I'm not. Some days I'm gonna be out of the house by 6, and I'm not gonna get back until like 3 a.m.
But you're gonna have to turn back around
at 6 and go to
yeah.
work. Yeah, exactly. It's gonna suck butt. But then I'm gonna have 300 hours of comp time to use for the next 18 months. So
God, that's awesome.
Ayo.
I almost so
I'm gonna be gone for 6 months, but then I'm gonna be around all the time.
what's awesome. So what's cool about that, right? You get these comped hours, and most places don't do that. It's like, you know, you just don't get that.
It's a state Benny.
Do you get overtime pay at
No.
all?
No.
So it's just comped hours.
We're salary. We just get free time. But like I said, I'd rather get free time than
Yeah, same.
heavily taxed money. You can't tax time.
Right. No. Yeah. When can I apply?
We're hiring for session right now.
What would I have to do?
It depends.
Drug test?
I've never had a drug test in my life.
Ever?
Mm-mm.
Tempted. Like I'm already like work out with one of my good friends. I could do that.
I'll show you the application site. see what we've got going on.
They're like, we're gonna need you to test. Like what?
Test for what? I can drive.
Yeah.
I know my ABCs.
I'm about to get a degree.
So I got really high last week and I watched like Medea Halloween and like
Nice. Those are
I
funny.
love it. They're so funny. Hi Sam loves Tyler Perry
Yeah.
and just black people in general.
Nice.
Dig it. So fucking love it. So there's this movie on Netflix called Mad Money with Queen Latifah, Katie Holmes, and like Diane Keaton.
Uh-huh.
Oh, it's phenomenal.
I feel
Katie
like I've
Holmes
seen this.
plays like a Latina girl, and it's just horrendous. But it's just the
Mad
worst.
Money?
It's called Mad Money.
I feel like I've seen this. So it came out in 2008. Yeah, Katie Holmes. So how much did you like this?
Not great, but it was entertaining.
What would you rate it on a percentage? I just want to see your
Like how, like
0 to
like,
100.
Okay, so like a Rotten Tomatoes kind
Yeah,
of.
I want to see your score compared to Rotten Tomatoes, essentially.
I give it 23%.
Damn.
What is it?
22.
Nice,
Holy shit, Sam.
nice. I gave it 23 because I love Queen Latifah. I feel like she would give the best hugs. And I want a Queen Latifah hug. And I forgot where I was going with that story, but anyway, I was watching that. It was good.
Nice.
I have no idea where I was going with it. I
Katie
lost
Holmes
it.
looks like a sad puppy dog. Like she has just like really big cheeks.
In that movie, I think they tried to make her like Latina, and it did not work. Sorry, Katie Holmes. I know you're an avid listener.
Yeah, we have a lot of big listeners. We have Mark Ruffalo.
Yeah,
we have Katie
exactly.
Holmes. We have the director of Red Dead 2.
Oh shit, I didn't know that.
He doesn't like to talk about it much,
Oh.
obviously with the he's under.
Yeah,
So-
he listens to it to relax.
Yeah, we're very unbiased. So even though he's our good friend, we're still gonna talk about it.
Talk shit all
I'll
the
let you
time.
know. Hey, in 2 weeks, I got a CrossFit competition coming up in New Braunfels.
Hot.
It's November 10th. But right after us and some people, we're going to be at Worst Fest if you want to come.
Nice, it'd be fun. I've never been.
Never?
I've never been to Worst Fest.
I'm not a big beer guy, but they
I'm a big sausage person, and I understand how it sounds, and I stand by it.
You can't go wrong with Germany sausage.
Mm-mm.
But
All day.
yeah, I'm more there for the food too, sort
Oh,
of. deal.
exactly. Food and like watch people get drunk is always fun. And they get trashed. I know
yes,
they do.
Yes. So
I know they get annihilated.
When you buy the pitchers, they're plastic and they can stack into each other.
Yeah, you can only drink them in a certain area, right? So if you like...
No, so it's in this little German spot. Obviously, it's caged in, so...
It's caged in. It's it's a giant drunk cage.
Yeah. So, it's actually really cool, especially when the place is kind of lit up at night and the weather's good. It's awesome. And
I could convince Liz and her husband to go.
Yeah, we're going to go with like some CrossFit friends. So we're doing the comp, and then right after, we're going to go there all stinky, have a couple of beers, probably eat some food.
Hit beer and food and just chill. Sounds nice.
And it also depends if the Longhorns are playing that night, because I could work out, hit that up for a hot second, and then like rush back to one of my homies' house to continue my GLS, Get Lit Saturdays.
Sounds like a plan.
Oh.
Sounds like a plan.
Yeah. And so yesterday we had Get Lit Saturday. It didn't end the way we wanted because of the football game, but we had some amazing food. We had Insomnia cookies. Oh my! I am just a cookie fiend.
Oh, I love Insomnia. It smells so good.
Their M&M chocolate chip.
Yeah.
That is like go-to.
You gotta get this ice cream sandwich though next time.
I'm not an ice cream sandwich. Just because you squeeze and the ice cream goes everywhere.
No, they give it to you on a plate and you like it's good.
Oh, okay.
That's different. Not like they don't like give you like a sandwich. Like they put it on a plate and you just like take it and you just like.
Oh, that's better. Okay.
Yeah, no, it's good. They don't expect you to eat it like a sandwich.
Okay. Yeah, we had it delivered to my homie's house because there was.
I've had it done here before too.
I was not. Able to drive.
It lives right there, and I live right here. And no,
exactly.
I'm not driving.
That's where we were.
It's like
so.
I'm not driving.
So, my wife actually hooked it up because me and the homies we couldn't control ourselves.
Unable to help.
Yeah, and so wifey hooked it up.
Sweet.
I think she got like 12. I think she got like 18 cookies.
I would have, yes.
Ooh, so good.
They're not expensive either. Like the delivery's not expensive.
Not as bad as you would think.
She probably spent like $20.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I'm fine with that.
Oh yeah. Delicious.
And I was kind of hoping for In-N-Out and Pluckers all on the same day also.
Damn.
But my stomach was like full.
Like
ate too much food. And we had Gumby's Pizza, which thank you for the recommendation.
Gumby's is bomb.
I don't want to say.
Wish we could get like a sponsorship.
I mean,
from Gumby's.
We could literally ask.
We could probably give them from Zelix.
You can ask.
As I wear a Zelix shirt.
That'd be fucking dope. You can ask them like, "Hey, I have a podcast. Do you want to be a sponsor?
Sponsored by Zelix Ice House, the best little ice house in Texas."
There you go. We could say that, and then what would we want? I don't want to take money just yet.
Oh, I want an open tab.
Open tab?
I want to be able to just go to Zelix, not pay a dime. I want an open tab at Zelix. I want my own stool.
Ooh, I think you're asking for a little too much for the size of our podcast.
I think they'd give it to me though.
You can ask. Ask them.
Maybe I'll just take my own stool because that sounds better than an open tab. An open tab sounds dangerous.
Yeah.
But a free stool, like a special stool, sounds nice because my ass hurts on their stools.
I think the only thing
some padding.
I'd ask for some free swag, like that shirt you got. I like that a lot.
Funny story. This was given to me by a friend who died. So let me bring it back down full circle all the way around.
And we're back. If you're on minute 8 right now, you're back at minute 1.
At 1 hour and 8, dude.
Holy shit.
Yeah, funny story. That's how that happened.
Yeah.
But I want my own stool.
I'd be down for a couple free drinks and a snack. Like,
their food is really good. I
haven't had it. The one time I went with you, I didn't get food. I just had the margarita. And the margarita was not bad.
No, they're good. Get the chips and queso. They know what they're doing.
I need to go, like...
They have wings now, too.
My problem is, I'm not far from San Marcos. I'm just not close to San Marcos.
Yeah, no, I feel it.
I gotta find some time to like just go to like 2 places in San Marcos. But yeah, I think so. We're stuck in our place till next October.
Woof.
Yeah, and we don't like this place at all. But
you've been there a long time
since we moved down here.
Yeah, it's a long time to live in a place.
It's not a bad place.
Yeah,
like you've seen it.
It's got a good location. It's a nice like clean area. Like,
yeah,
it's nice.
And like
it's an apartment.
Exactly.
Like you can't improve too much on an apartment.
Yeah, we're looking at like townhomes, maybe like even rent a house. Like if we can't own, we need to look somewhere. It kind of depends on where I get a job too. Kind of hoping down this way.
Mm-hmm.
That way I'm not dealing with that way.
Yeah, that way's terrible.
It's not terrible, but it's just not.
It's
It's not terrible.
It's terrible.
It's not terrible.
It's so bad.
It's not.
I'm in traffic all day.
You are. I'm not.
It's so bad.
All right, I think we're gonna wrap up the podcast. You feeling good?
Yeah, I'm snotty and I got a blood bubble.
It's getting redder,
I know.
and it's like literally growing. Like,
Yeah.
did you do anything to that?
No. I think I might have scratched it. Who knows?
Yeah.
I don't know. We'll see if I make it next week.
All right. Hey, we want to thank you guys. Thank you for dealing with the hiatus. Just had some personal things going on. We back, baby.
Yeet.
Even though Texas isn't.
Eh.
Dodgers winning tonight? Yes or no?
I'm gonna say, no, I'm gonna say they lose tonight.
I think that's it.
Yeah,
Yeah, I think so too.
I think they lose tonight.
All right, guys. Thank you for tuning in for another episode of the Goat Cat Podcast. I'm your host, Austin, with Sam here. You can reach us at goatcatpodcast@gmail.com. You can catch us on Twitter at goatcatpodcast. We are on Google Play Store now
Oh,
for podcasts.
sweet.
There's some other free hosting site that I found called Castbox. I don't know. So
Slap it everywhere. Why not?
yeah, we in that. I was gonna put us on SoundCloud, but it won this whole ordeal.
Oh, can we be SoundCloud rappers?
Come check out my link.
Sweet.
But yeah, I don't think we're gonna be on SoundCloud because I felt like it was too much work. So sorry guys if you're a SoundClouder.
I dig
But-
it. Stay
but
tuned
as-
for my rap career.
But as always, we're on Spotify. We are on iTunes. We are on Podbean and YouTube. Find us on the tubes.
Did you say Spotify?
I said Spotify.
Spotify again. I like Spotify.
I feel like Spotify is like where we've had the most traction.
I feel like it's the classiest one.
It's clean. I feel like you're not if you're an Apple person like me and you now, like you kind of just have podcasts automatically.
Yeah.
And if you don't, like you're kind of using a third party.
Yeah.
I should look to getting us into TuneIn. It's another like little podcast app.
Stitcher. What's
Stitcher, I think that's what it is.
Yeah.
Stitcher and TuneIn. We'll see if it's easy. I'll do it. If not, we'll see. If you really want it, it's like you're using it now.
You don't want it.
Yeah.
You don't want it.
All right, guys. Thanks for tuning in. Catch you next week.
Bye.